Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
To kick off for the Vikings.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
And with that, Kate, I got a smile on my face because their new season's underway on a heck of a note. That's exactly what their goal was. Don't force your offense to set the tone. Set it yourself. He wanted to be the one who gave him the first spark and go screaming into this regular season.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Williams with a quick pass out wide. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and just 2 to go. Williams from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Quick throw finds him out right. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. The gun, a gift to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Short pass brought in. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Jones will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have a great 1st drive and get the game's 1st points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense to the line for second down. Working from the gun, Williams. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pace has got it. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. McCarthy to throw it. Completed right side to Addison. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, ball at the 36. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Counter play, Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 42. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. McCarthy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 now from the 30. McCarthy looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Third and 2, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Again, McCarthy to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. Third down, here's Jones. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert head it out. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Reichert connects there. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams again. Dumped off to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Williams. Finds him over the middle. He takes a pump, and the ball comes out. And they pick it up. Still got a chance at a touchdown. He did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Again, it's Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to the air, McCarthy. Throw complete to Thielen. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, McCarthy hits his running back, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Vikings behind the sticks on 3rd and 13. Here's McCarthy to throw. Has his man. It's Addison. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And the Bears showing dime for this 3rd down play. McCarthy throwing here. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. Jukes the defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. The defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
Blake Ashman on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. at the 30-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Bears 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 4. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Again, McCarthy to throw. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Second half starts with a run by Swift. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He cuts it to the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This is taken in at the 13. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. McCarthy looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 36. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down to the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again now. McCarthy has it on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Jones will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has it in close. And this will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here?
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Reichert connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Vegas!
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Vegas!
Williams from the gun. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Buying some time right. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Williams to throw on 1st. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Vegas, Vegas!
Another try following the sack. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. Now he's past the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. It's a Odunze touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bears 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
To go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They send a man in motion. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another throw here for McCarthy. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Back to the air, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. and he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth.
Vikings 35, Bears 21.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Third down. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Jones. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now McCarthy. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, ball at the 36. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Jones once more. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today as they get the first down. They can take the clock down to zeros now.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.